Hey, how's it going? Hope you're doing all right. Hope you've had a good day. I'm doing pretty good. Can't complain. Been playing around with your sleep schedule. That's always fun. Oh, had a wonderful day off? That's awesome. I'm glad to hear that. That's really good. Today's gonna be a pretty kind of a short stream, since we're starting at pretty late. So only gonna go for a couple hours, maybe a little bit more depending on how I'm feeling. But not kind of a short stream today. Just gonna be doing some more of that Silent Hill F New Game Plus. So I was just kind of going over some things, just seeing what kind of items I might have missed, what kind of items I need to watch out for, that kind of thing. Not short as compact. Yeah, we're gonna try to do as much as we can today. Yeah, I was going through like some of the items though that a lot of the stuff carried over, but there's still some things I missed. So some hidden omamori and some key items. So yeah, I'm excited to see about getting this going. So I guess let's just kind of go ahead and get into it, I think, Little bit of a short little yap there. Now just get into the game. Okay. Nice. So yeah, no, what was it? We did a little bit already. Keep dozing off, so half the time be like a child stumbling into middle of a wrong movie. That's fun. Yeah, I'm going to, I know I'll have to still kind of search around for things, because in New Game Plus, they've added, there's some new, items that I can find. Boxes I can open, doors I can open, there was a door in, it was, I think, the second Dark Shrine area that I kept wondering, it felt like I should be able to open, but I can open that now. Because it's like this, not that, collectibles. Yeah, this brooch. I have this brooch now, and that's going to allow me to open certain boxes and doors. And I don't think there's really much else for me to do right now, so I think we just gotta, go on. I think the first hidden omamori that I didn't find is what is it? I think we can't get to that until the next actual area of Ebisugaoka. So after the first dark shrine area. Driving your truck right after a beer. Yeah, it's that kind of parking job. Yeah, gotta be on the lookout for certain locked boxes. Because who knows what they might have for me.
本当に羨ましいわ。まさかあの子がね。それに妬ましいわね。どうしてあの子なのよ。ねえ。噂をすればなんとかなる。
And I wonder, should I everything still looks like quite nice, but you know, I think for now I probably can, you know, put this stuff back on. Keep it looking a little bit better, you know?
Obviously, you know that the Golstad distims the doshes. What about shipper Doinkles, sashtoming the doshes?
What? Those doshes, you know? All about those doshes. Shop doinkles. I think even if I do, like, actually look around a bit, I'll still be able to move a lot faster through this, because I do, like, I kind of have a feel for how things are laid out, you know? And whether I can find stuff. Wait, did I? Okay, actually, yeah, so I did. I came through there. Or... yeah, okay, so I did go through. Okay. Conundrums are important for the whole... I'm not even going to attempt to say all of that. Not even gonna try it. Almost like a tongue twister kind of stuff for me.
Yo, Aibo.
Labs in theoretical English major.
あのさ。
なんか言ってよ。
お前こそなんか言うことはないのかよ。
So I'm really hoping that going through the other endings and maybe even some of the other stuff we might find is going to explain more about what's going on. Because I mean, there's the whole thing about like people saying she was dead.
お前が自分で選んだ道なら 俺はいつまでも応援するからな。
シュウ。シュウくん、お待たせ。ひなこもいたんだ。リンコ。何の話をしてたの？いや、大した話は。
誰かとおしゃべりしたい気持ちだったんだって。
気が紛れたよ。それはよかった。お役に立てて光栄の極み。会えると分かってたら借りてた雑誌持ってくればよかった。
ああ、貸したままでいいよ。リンコに貸した時点で戻ってくると思ってないし。
んだと、こんちくしょう。
So what do you do to
笑いすぎだよ。
drop
サクコだっ
off?
てひなこから何か借りてるんじゃないの？
私なんかあったかな。ねえひなこ、じゃあ私が借りてる500円も返さなくていいよね。
サクコ利子つけて返すとか言ってなかった？
言ってないよ。
What do you mean by that? To drop off? Or drop? Yeah.
そんな意地悪言わないでよ。
昨日のラジオ聞いた？
聞いた。でも途中で寝ちゃった。ひなこ。
あ、ごめん。何？
Gonna stop with the psyop just to me. Yeah, I have no idea what anything you're talking about is. Time to get out of here. Gotta weave around. You're not gonna get me this time. Ha ha ha. Ah. This way. Stop. No. So yeah, no, there's one thing we have to do for the ending that we're going for is we can't use any of the builds. So that's one thing. Then I think it's actually optional whether we do this sacred sword puzzle thing. If we do it, we have to go like all the way with it. Or we can just not do it, but we're gonna do it. And then the other is the, I can't remember what it's called. Crimson Water, I think. Yeah, note from Shu. But I don't want those. I don't want to pick them up at all. we will. Oh, yeah, that's the discard. Boom. Now that I want there. Chocolates for sanity. Yeah. Okay, that's good. Yeah. There. If I had to turn into a Silent Hill enemy for a week, whom would I turn into? Gosh, I don't know. Like, I don't really know specifically a lot of the enemies off the top of my head. Like, yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, really,
どこ
since this is the first Silent Hill game I've
急いで咲
played,
子のとこに戻らないと
this is the only one I'm like familiar enough with. Yeah, there's the nurses. That's a iconic one, you know. Yeah, I really don't know. Oh, I don't want those. We are saying no to drugs. This is the no drugs run. But yeah, really, I don't think I really have an answer for that. Huh. Sounds like a Disco Elysium style run. I don't know Disco Elysium. Like, I think I've heard of it. I've heard it. But I don't know what it is.
Rinko?
Shoo, Rinko, where are you? Yeah, there we go. Godly game. Best book you've ever read, despite being awfully, thoroughly communist and second world. Yeah. Most impactful experience on you during this decade. Okay. Interesting. See, yeah, I thought it was some kind of game and book. There's one Omamori, I think is a hidden one that I want to find. That I think it makes basically weak attacks, like the regular attacks, do like very little durability, or yeah, the weapon loses very little durability, if any, I think. Not sure which one that is. I can't remember. But I know I'm not going to be running into the one I haven't gotten yet for a little while.
孫川鉄橋は崩落しています。繰り返します。孫川鉄橋は国籍不明円盤の攻撃により崩落しています。恵比寿ヶ丘地区から東へは脱出できません。繰り返します。
And we can keep an eye out for the stuff that we need for the joke kind of ending. What's bad about the drugs? So, not sure. Not sure yet. I know there's something about them, but it wasn't exactly explained. But it kind of, you know, they seemed like something that was just kind of a little bit of like world building kind of thing, you know, just, oh, she gets headaches. Shu gave her these pills. She takes them for those headaches and stuff. And it just so happens to heal you and your sanity. Like, it seemed to just like it was kind of flavor text to just have a recovery item. But then, like, near the end, it seemed like it actually played an actual, like, purpose. Like, it had some actual story relevance. But, not sure what that was. Oh my god. Okay, where am I going? A little bit of a ad break right now. Oh, can I? Ah. Oh my god. There we go. Hey, you hate to be the most unprofitable viewer ever, even if you're a funster. There's nothing about worrying with being like profitable viewers, things like that. Like, you know, you don't have to do anything. If you just want to sit here and chill, you don't even have to say anything. I mean, you know, lurkers, love the lurkers. They're the backbone of Twitch. Even though some of the updates Twitch has been making for metrics kind of isn't lurker friendly, honestly. They're the backbone of Twitch. But it's like, you know, you don't have to say anything. You don't even have to be here every time. Just you know, come and enjoy yourself, chill out. That's all. Yeah, but like if a donation-based viewer gets money from ads, and you playing don't see them, and want to support that entertainer. Oh, do you mean like... Right, so... Wait, a donation-based viewer gets money from ads? You mean like... Oh, donation-based entertainer. Right, right. And plain don't see them. Yeah, so it's I think what you're asking is basically like, yeah, you know, there's ad revenue, and so when the viewers see the ads, you know, like, yeah, I get that ad revenue. But if you like have if you have Twitch Turbo, if you have Twitch Turbo, then it's like, you know, I get money from that as well. You're regionally locked from viewing any ads. I don't know how that works, but I mean, you know, it's whatever. Like, honestly, there's not much money like to be made in ads. It is very small. Really, like, if there were a large number of viewers, then ad revenue kind of like, you know, it can add up. But it really is like a small amount of money that, like, honestly, if you don't see any ads and there's no ad revenue for me, like with you being here, it doesn't even matter because that's such a small amount. You know, it's just nicer like having people here. You know, that's really what it's about. Okay, now where are you hiding? Ow, stop that, stop. So all the hidden omamori that I found, like, I have them. You know, so hold on. There. Yeah, so I already have them. So in place, I think it's like healing items and stuff in those places that had them before. Yeah, not healing items. Items that are good for offerings. The moment this sorry geopolitical circus stops for a second, you're showering me with 25 cents. I'd take it. I'll take it. But seriously, like, don't worry. Don't worry about it. You know, just people support the way that they're able to, and if the only support you can give is just like being there, being a viewer, then that's enough too, you know? And even if, you know, the whole being a viewer means like no ad revenue, even if that's the case, like, doesn't matter, still a viewer.
ずい。シュウたち無事だといいけど。
Now, I think it's interesting that, for New Game Plus, enemies are not always in the same location that they used to be. Which we've already seen that in this. Still like the whisper in the darkness or some other disembodied fun voice in my monitor. You know, I think I do have, which one? Yeah, I have this song, which I love. I love that. Actually, what did the other two do? When using restorative item, would not be interrupted by normal attacks. Then slightly restores health after each successful counter. Nice, nice. What if I decide to change this up? Right, yeah, I have Suzuran, Mantis, and Whale. Okay. Max health, max stamina. Health after defeating an enemy. That's also not a bad idea. Did that did that go off? Did that work? Is that should be working. I mean, that worked. Wonder if oh, no wonder. Okay. I gotta reconnect this Sammy to Twitch. Let me I'll take care of that real quick. Okay, that should fix that. Cool. Yeah, it's like after so long, the token or whatever, like for Sammy for connected to Twitch expires, and I don't know why, like it doesn't just automatically update or anything. Kind of annoying. That's like I think the second time I've had to deal with that. So that's a nice hoodie. It is a nice hoodie, you know? It's nice. I like it. Okay, so let's see. Health, stamina, yeah. Restores after defeating an enemy, which is nice. Restores sanity after defeating enemies. Decreases focus charging time. I used to use that a lot. Enemy sight. Greatly increases the stun power when weapon durability is low. Yeah. Additional damage when using weapons with high durability. Stamina consumed when sprinting in fights. Yeah, I guess might as well, wait, which one was it that I often used for a while? Hulk. That's what it was. We'll go on with Hulk right now. The physics confuse you? How does it not go saggy when stuff is turned off? How does it not tear when turned on? Because of my shape-shifting powers. I'm able to change my hoodie along with my physique. That's how. Special Foxfire powers. And I'm not just coming up with that. That's the entire thing. I'm a shape-shifting kitsune. I know some's around this corner, yeah. Around this corner. Down here? Oh, this is one of those boxes. Diary of Revenge. According to the Nihon Shoki, one of Japan's most ancient history books, Yamata no Orochi, a colossal 8-headed dragon, demanded the sacrifice of beautiful young girls for it to devour. Upon hearing this, the wild deity Susanoo no Mikoto brought 8 barrels of sake to the dragon and lured it into drinking them. Once Yamata no Orochi had become intoxicated, he slew the dragon by chopping off all 8 heads. And according to Ebisugaoka's oldest historical records, after being decapitated, one of Yamata no Orochi's heads flew far west and fell between the mountains of Higa no Kuni. The head eventually came back to life as a poisonous water dragon that plagued the land for many years to come. Higa no Kuni is known now as Ebisugaoka. There are records of toxic gas leaks from the underground water streams in the past. It is highly possible that this is where the legend of a poisonous water dragon stemmed from. However, while the local records state that Yamata no Orochi's head flew here, there is no mention of this in the Nihon Shoki. It's not hard to surmise that the shameless individuals some shameless individuals put a religious spin on the Noxus leaks that turn a profit, a falsified connections using famous literature to solidify their claim. Interesting. So yeah, I can find those boxes, I think in this world. And open them now. Imagine sailing straight over Noxus underground waters. Yeah, that would suck. It would quite suck. But like, you know, you never really, like, a lot of times you don't really know about that kind of stuff, you know? It would be really bad, though. boy, this is one of the later on enemies. Damn, they gonna be tossing those guys at me now? This early on? I don't like that. I'm still playing on normal. I didn't ump the difficulty or anything. I wanted this to be a nice, easy stroll through the park. Toolkit. I can't just... Can I... Okay, I can do that. Nice. Very nice. So yeah. Now, it's unfortunate that I'll no longer be able to just spam the red pills. Like, that was pretty helpful. I got so many of them most of the time that, you know, if I didn't have other healing items, I could just use those. Okay, Ramune is sanity, yeah. Just like chocolate is sanity. Let's move the chocolate over there. Shoo! Where are you? Are you okay, partner? Oh yeah, the other thing about like the pills is they stacked like so much when everything else only stacks up to 3. Partner. Partner. Aibo. Southern Sta. Or Prefecture Kitsune. Ramune. Kinda hate that I missed like one I missed one inventory expansion in my other playthrough. But I already got the one that you can get in New Game Plus, so that's nice. No, say no to drugs. Baseball bat. Say yes to baseball bat. Okay, enshrine this carcass. Oh, so I can increase my Omamori now. Okay. I need 3,000 for that, though. That's fun. Ever get dreams where you're in obviously foreign locales? I don't think so. I know, like, I'm sure that early on, maybe when I moved to Japan, you know, like I had dreams that I was back in the US. And then also for a little while after returning, I would have dreams that I was still in Japan. But other than that, like, not really. Never set foot out of your city. Yeah, I mean, that's how it is for a lot of people, you know. And it's kind of unfortunate. Like, not everyone has the chance to really, like, travel much. Not everyone can even get outside of their own, like, city, you know? And it's very unfortunate.
Sakuko.
Who cares about Sakuko? I don't. This damn village, there's something funny about it. Shun's a mess, sun's a mess, moon's a mess. Fish people are strangely hot and stuff. Talking about fish people and all. Talking about a little bit of Lovecraft there.
ここならいつでも好きなだけお菓子が食べられるよ。おやすみ、咲子。
Officially messed up, barely read HPL and keep having dreams about all sorts of fun adjacent entities. That's fun.
私やっぱり咲子との約束守りたいよ。
I'ma cook your ass. Next. Yeah. Back in the good old days, young people were all my age. I feel that. So I'm wondering if I want to, like, save up to get a new Omamori slot, or if I want to actually upgrade some things. Because if they're already throwing, like, some of the later enemies at me right now, then, I don't know, that kind of makes me think I want to upgrade stuff, but who knows? Oh, and we have an ad break.
ここどここれは
I don't know if the answers to the puzzles are, like, the same either. I think they probably are. Yeah, that was the same answer. Same solution. And welcome back from ads. Oh no, the pain. I didn't take my meds. Oh yeah, imagine that. Brute force can solve everything.
ひなこ落ち着きなさい。
この扉開かないの。
よしなさい。私が開ける。そこで待ちなさい。
開けて。
おはよう。悪い夢にうなされていたかな。
Hi, Mr. Dreamy-Eyed Fox.
怪我はないか。怪我をするようなことは私がする。
Those piercing yellow
君は
eyes.
体を大事にしなさい。
ありがとう。
それでは行こうか。ひなこ。
What's his story? Like, I don't really know much about him aside from just like, well, honestly, I don't know.
こっちだ。
Like, it kind of seemed, which, let's see, okay, yeah, kind of seemed like it was a, like a marriage kind of deal. Well, we know there was a marriage kind of thing going on. It kind of seemed like he might have been who we were probably being forced to marry or something. That's like my understanding. But like, aside from that, like, you know, he guides us through everything, walks us through the trials and all that stuff. But like, don't really know anything about him or whatnot, you know. With the schoolgirl, it was another time. Remember, this game is taking place, you know, at a different point in time where certain things were more commonplace that are not necessarily okay nowadays. Okay, actually, so there's a hidden omamori among these. But yeah, like, I don't know, actually, I'm not sure what her age is. But definitely, you know, too young. I don't even know, like, you know, even like arranged marriages are not a common thing nowadays. At least, you know, like in the West, and also I don't think it's that common in Japan nowadays either. I need to look into that sometime. It'd be interesting to look at. Just how things changed. I remembered while I was living there, they raised like the minimum age, I think, for like when women could get married. But yeah, it's all a matter of this takes place at a different time.
Kinasai. こっちだ。
You know, I'm not sure if like the documents and stuff that I picked up that are not puzzle related, I'm not sure if those are still like in their places to be picked up. Japan can be weird. Just the analogy of Christmas cakes must makes your head go round from confusion. Japan is interesting. Like, you know, it's got a very interesting way of adopting other like cultures and religions into it, and like, you know, not like losing itself too much, but evolving. Which, I mean, that's culture all in itself. You know, culture, that's what it's meant to do. It's meant to take from other cultures and evolve. If it doesn't, that culture is going to get lost. That's just what's going to happen, you know. But like, there's a saying of like, you're born Shinto, marry Christian, die Buddhist. and it's just talking about how like you know, the Shinto shrines and stuff, that's usually like where you deal with you know, like you're taking their like as kids and stuff like that. You know, they deal with that kind of part of life. And then like the thing is like the Buddhist temples and stuff like that take care of like the funerals and stuff. And then, you know, it's just became a trend to have like a Western style wedding at like churches and stuff like that, you know. So it's just like an interesting saying on how, oh, I already have this, huh? Interesting.
なんかこれに似た絵を見かけたような。
I kind of wonder if it's the same combination, but I got stuff to do anyway, so might as well go. But yeah, it's kind of like the way religion and stuff is kind of viewed nowadays in Japan. Which, of course, like, that's kind of a generalization, too. Weddings in Japan sure are westernized. It depends. Like, there's Western-style weddings that they do, but, like, the traditional Japanese-style weddings are still, like, I think pretty common also. Lightning cast down from the heavens, split asunder by a decayed tree. So yeah, it's the same puzzle stuff. Now I think it's probably best for me to like try just running from these guys, because I think they do like come back in this area. I know in the other areas they were reviving them. And I think they are here too. I'ma kick your ass though. Are you stronger than you used to be? Ouch, stop that. There we go. Now, where's this thing at? And I guess I can also still, like, look for the solutions. Wait, is this? No, okay. I'm looking for a cat, as well as the other things that I need. Where? Yeah, I I think it's like an orange cat. This guy's probably going to revive pretty soon. Yep, here he is. Got him that time. Nice. Yeah, those bots. I love Seri bots. Seri bots the best. So yeah, lightning cast down from the heavens, split asunder the decayed tree. From the earth grows kudzu. Yeah, okay. Okay, so there's one. Now, I think also, like, after you find the correct one and they all, like, become unselectable and fade away, like, the little cat one that I'm looking for does not go away. So it's actually easier to find if I do it that way. Yeah, let's see. What was it you were saying though? A friend of yours invited you to a Call of Cthulhu campaign set in Japan. Okay. Your third instinct for making a character said, make a priest of the Russian Orthodox mission in Japan. That's gotta be interesting. Yeah, give me that kudzu tea. The game didn't even begin? Oh yeah? So it was like they planned it out and stuff, but it never actually, like, y'all never actually did it. Which is unfortunate that, you know, it's so common, I think, that that happens. Okay, so maybe it's at the next one. The next section. Oh, wait, gotta go this way? I know my friends and I started a campaign that we need to finish at some point. Bloodstained letter. For those who have yet to abandon hope, I have hidden the omamori that protects against evil behind the Emma at. Okay. I can attest to its efficacy. However, no power is absolute. You must remain vigilant. This heirloom belonged to my grandmother, and now I pass it on to you. I do not think I have much use for it now. Okay, so this actually gives you the hint for like finding that Omamori around here. Which, here it is. Yeah, this is it. Greatly decreases the damage taken while dodging. That's kind of nice. Alright. So, right now though, we need to find some kudzu on here.
よし、錠前を試そう。
Think. Yeah, I want to go across that bridge, I think. I'm just gonna run. So, even went super overboard with making spare characters for the campaign, have literally made a mega party of investigators. That's always the fun thing. You go overboard. Just going overboard with like just prepping for yeah. There we go. Yeah, going overboard with like character creation and prepping for a campaign. Yeah, that's always, you know, fun stuff. Okay, so 11, right arrow, square T. Now to
受
run.
け取ってもらえて嬉しい。淡雪の紅玉より削り出して作った君のための鍵だ。
私のために。
その鍵を稲荷像に。
I also wonder if, like, is the doll going to, yeah, stop with the headache and run. Like, is the doll going to show any kind of alternate path stuff, you know? Oh my god. Just run. Dodge. Stop with the headaches again. Just push through it, girl. Ouch. Stop that.
「先ほどの扉は客人を招くためのものだ。だがこ こちらの扉は聖域へ入ることを許された者にしか開かれない。
私は入っていいの？
もちろんだとも。君を招くために今日がある。まだ少し歩かねばならないが。しばし休もうか。
A USFJ major. Oh, you talking about your different, the different characters you
疲れ
made?
たらすぐに言いなさい。では、行こうか。
Programmer from the States. Yeah, being a GM is hard. I haven't done that before. I do want to, like, try DMing and stuff at some point. But, it's a lot of work. Especially, like, if you're wanting to go above and beyond, you know? Yeah, I wonder if that doll is going to give me hints for, like, alternate paths and stuff. Unlike in the other run. So now, we'll be able to, now we'll be able to do the next part of that puzzle we have to do for, the second ending. No, there's the, what is it, the 5 Jizo statues, I think, so we can find the second one in this next section.
お前は簡単に死ぬようなやつじゃないよな。
I think that's right.
シュウはまだ生きてる。
サクコは無事だよな。
Oh, you've never GM'd for a D&D specifically? Okay. Super disappointed in the role-playing game? Yeah?
一体どうなってんだ。
I can't, like, I don't know enough about D&D to, like, be disappointed. I know I've enjoyed D&D every time that I've played it.
どこに行っても化け物しかいない。悪夢以外の何者でもないな。
だとしても幸運だったよ。この世界に残ったのが2人だとして、そのもう一人がお前で嬉しいよ、相棒。
え、リンコは？
俺はあいつに話があるって言われただけで別にその。
リンコは無事なのか？一緒に逃げたんじゃないのか？
悪い。俺も混
Yeah,
乱してたみたいだ。
it's so difficult to schedule D&D and stuff, you know? Especially when you have tight schedules. And, you know, exhausting schedules, yeah.
リンコはどこへ？
自分の家か。行ってみようぜ、相棒。
シュウ。
So, actually, is this, this next section might be like, the Scarecrow Field section.
どうした？
So
早
then,
く来ないと置いてくぜ。
so I guess maybe after that is when we can continue on with that puzzle, finding the Jizo statues.
しっかりしないと。とにかくリンコを見つけなきゃ。
Don't think I have. Yeah, I don't have anything to enshrine. I might as well just wait. But we can just save. Why not?
こ。ごめん。もう行かなきゃ。
Oh my god, can this kind of like... Okay, there we go. There we go. Now everything seems to be loaded properly. So let's see. Yeah, I need to be going like... Wait, where... Yeah, so I'm going over there. I needed to follow where she was going, but I'm gonna go backwards a little bit, because why not? I didn't go backwards the last time. You know, the knife's not bad. I didn't really use it too much before. Wow, yeah, kind of didn't think I could go all the way back this way. I mean, gee, what happened? Think, didn't we met right? No, that's right, we met right there, and then I had to run past all of that, I think. Alright. Well, let's swap to the bat. And if I have to, then I'll repair something. But kind of interesting that I'm able to go over here. Ooh, chocolate. Oh, I can open this door. No, I can't. What's your favorite class in D&D? Ooh, favorite class in D&D. That's a good question. I mean, of course, I've enjoyed playing as like rogues before. And I guess, you know, I think since I haven't like played enough games, like I think the main characters that I have played were all like rogues. Am I not able to back up? Yeah, I think they were rogues. But I think in like I think in the game I was playing with some of my friends, I was a fighter. I think that's right. Oh, and a bard. Yeah, I've actually, yeah, come to think of it, I think that I kind of think the main kind of character I have played is actually a bard, not a rogue. But of course, like, I don't know, like always a lot of times anyway, taking like a thieving kind of stuff with the bard, because why not, you know? Oh, back around here. Oh, what is this question mark about? There's something is there something I can do here? Not right here, but oh, right. Okay, yeah, this is Sakuko's house. This is where I needed to go when I got Sakuko's key, or the Sakuko's like mailbox key in my last run. And I forgot to go back and do that. So, time to move on. Yeah, these are fun on a concept level. You're more fond of clerics. Okay, clerics. Clerics are nice. Okay, this way. The duality of bisexual rogues and bards. Anything around here? Yeah, come here. Come here. We all expect charming rogues and suave bards, but no one expects the cleric or a warlock to be the lovable icon. A nice, well-spoken warlock, you know. Smooth talker. Some Higashi. Oh, did you find me? Are you gonna come around now? All right. I think we need to be finding these two for one of the endings. So which New Game Plus is this? This is my first New Game Plus. So I'm going for the second ending. Yeah. But I'm keeping a lookout for, you know, some things like that. So I think this says it has a 3 on it, so I don't know if that means I missed like 1 and 2. But not a big deal since I'm not going for that ending right now. Would have been nice just to like, oh yeah, I could save and then do like 2 endings easy. But oh well. and there's some hidden omamori that I didn't find in my first playthrough also that I'm keeping an eye out for.
これもうじき壊れるな。
Ah, this too. Okay, yeah, you heard me. Come on. Let's do this. Think I'm gonna go for all of them? I think I am. Like, yeah, I was really surprised that I feel like doing that, because I'm not a completionist. You know, I don't normally like 100% a game, stuff like that. But I thoroughly like enjoyed playing through this, that I was actually excited to do a new game plus of it. And this is a no drug run. No drugs. We say no to drugs here. See, I didn't go down that other way. I applaud you. God knows I got tired after 2 and just watched the rest on YouTube. Oh, yeah? Yeah, like, I can see it getting tiring, you know? And I kind of expect... Well, I don't know what to expect, really. Like, yeah, I don't know what to expect with, how, everything's gonna go. Like, just how more difficult is it going to be, you know? Because, I mean, it seems like they've been throwing... I don't want your drugs. It seems like they've already introduced, like, some enemies that I think showed up later on in the game. You know, the puppet-looking, or the mannequin-looking ones that are covered in, you know, the red growths and stuff. Those have already been appearing. And I'm pretty sure they didn't appear until later on. Thought the changes would be more significant with New Game Plus, but it wasn't really worth it to you and your experience. Okay. That's pretty fair, you know? Like, I honestly didn't really expect, like, a whole lot of different changes. It's just the whole fact that I can, you know, do some extra things to get new endings. That's really all it is. Oh, I'm on normal. I'm on normal. I'm not someone who cares to do, like, really hard games most of the time. I rarely play on anything higher than normal for games. And that's just me. Now, I mean, I did play through, like, Code Vein and Celeste. And both of those were difficult. Though I still need to finish the last, like, DLC part of Code Vein. Still need to do that. Oh, here we go. So this is part of, you know, one of the, you know, that sacred sword, like, puzzle kind of thing. So let's see. Hmm. Ah, in the Muromachi period, the Great Famine of Oe had young individuals desperate for quick money, and so they searched for the legendary sword. One story even claims that the sword was discovered. Uh, however, the youth who found it became consumed by the Taira clan's resentment and massacred the others one after another. After that, the sword became known as the Sacred Sword and is thought to contain the lingering animosity of the defeated Taira soldiers. Was the sword hidden after that? There is not enough information. I must search for the Jizo statues myself. I was able to get in contact with a resident who knows the location of an old Jizo statue. This may be my first clue that would lead me to the sword. I also don't remember the fog being this thick. I wonder if that's because I had that turned down before. Like, yeah, this game kind of pushes my PC a bit. So, like, I had some settings turned down low, and I still have some settings on low also right now. But just for the time being, I kind of turned a lot of it back up to medium. The game still looks great, like even with like lower settings. But it does push my computer a bit. Yeah, pretty graphic heavy. It really is. I mean, so the final fight, like, they basically decided to do like a fuck your computer attack. I had to just turn everything like down low. And even then, it kind of stuttered a bit at times.
残念だが夢じゃないみたいだな。
Okay. Now, let's see. I wonder. I might know where the Jizo statue is. Just, I'm not 100% sure if that is the spot. But I still want to search around, because gotta gather those resources, I'm just gonna let this pipe break. But yeah, I can't remember if I had it turned down, like the fog and stuff turned down low before or not. It is, I do like it more with all the fog though. It's more Silent Hill. Not to mention your PC has to process streaming, VTuber Studio, and all the other auxiliary programs you're using. Right. Oh yeah, let's see. Watson, you said you're gonna lurk, so have a good lurk. But yeah. Now, the one thing, I don't have VTube Studio running. I don't use VTube Studio because I'm just a PNG tuber and don't have a live 2D. So I use something called VitoTube. And hopefully, I'm pretty sure that is not nearly as resource intensive. Well, I can. Like, I could go back and offer these two, because I think those give like a decent bit of faith. Come back for the med kit. Honestly, that is like my one kind of gripe about the game in a way. The inventory, which honestly, like, the inventory isn't bad. The inventory, it's not bad, but there are some things that I feel like they should have done. That, you know, it'd be I think a fairly easy, like, quality of life improvement. Now that wouldn't help me in that situation, but the improvement I think would be the, you know, those items that their only purpose is to offer at the shrine. Have those in like a separate inventory, I think. You know? Like, I think that would be a great idea. I just also really hate that things typically only stack to 3. Like, for your inventory. Yeah, I guess that's good enough. Always offered everything. There always felt like there was more than enough bandages around, so I just got all the faith. That's not a bad idea, really. I haven't gotten the spotter Omamori. I missed it last time. I got Sakuko's mailbox key, but I forgot to go back to Sakuko's place and grab it. So I'm making sure to do it this time. Which I guess, I think I probably can just do it, because I just got to go up to the shrine, the tree, I think, if I remember. But yeah, maybe I should, like, offer more things up. I do know that I'm very bad at times. Like, I definitely, there's a point when I didn't have, I think I was running low on healing items, which is kind of crazy considering the amount of like bandages and stuff that they do kind of give you. Okay, where are you at? Now, it's possible I won't need as much healing in this round since I got all the skills from before. Now, the smart thing would also probably be to, you know, not fight everything. Fighting a lot of stuff is, I think, part of how I ended up with breaking all of my items during one of the boss fights. Right, carcass. Nice. You don't see me. Neither do you, I'm going to say. Nothing in there. Huh. Didn't get me that time. You got me last time I was here, but... didn't get me that time. Okay, I'll play with you two. Ah, I missed. Let's try this again. There we go. Now, you know, maybe I should, or, oh, if I go that way, am I going to get into the whole... I don't think I am. Yeah, no. Good, 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 good. Let's just head up to that, that shrine. Go ahead, take care of that. Oh, and I think that's where the Jizo statue is. Maybe. Yeah, I knew this way was towards the shrine. I kind of don't remember at what point we end up having to go through that whole foggy field. You know the one. that whole section. Takuko's mailbox key. Ah, the rusted flask. Oh. There's not a shrine up here, is there? Dang. The Higashi came in clutch at times for me. But I'm gonna keep that. I'm just gonna toss this divine water. Who needs water? Alright. Okay, who's ready to go back to Sakuko's place? Go ahead and get that Omamori. Which I forget what it does, but... shoot, why are you here?
Oi, 相棒。リンコの家はそっちじゃないぜ。
I'm aware.
ごめん。ぼんやりしてた。
ここ、サクコの家の神社だよな。
うん。
あんまり思い詰めるな。急いでリンコを探そう。
そうだな。行こう。
It just disappears on me. Yeah, I know it's not Rinko's place. I know what I'm about. Shu, haven't you ever heard of side quests? Now, normally, I, you know, stream, like, earlier and go for, like, 5 hours or so. At least that's what I've been doing lately. I started late, so today's is gonna be just, like, a shorter stream in general. So I don't know how much longer I'm gonna go. I'm at least gonna get the spider, Omamori. And I might also go ahead and grab, like, that second Jizo statue and then call it quits at that point, maybe. Taking a little ad break also. Let's see, I would say it's kind of sad that the requirements for the different endings are more hard-coded than previous Silent Hill titles. Like, you got the bad endings for Silent Hill 2 if you spend too much time with your companions or exploring instead of actually getting to the end. That's interesting. That's an interesting take on it. Like, I don't know, I think it's not bad having hard-coded kind of things that you can do to get the other endings. And, you know, I kind of also, part of me kind of likes that your first playthrough, you're locked into one ending in a way. Like, yeah, it would have been fun if you could, like, do other things too, get other endings, but, like, it was kind of cool just maybe playing through the game, not worrying about, like, what I have to do to get multiple endings and stuff. And then on the New Game Plus, like, worrying about that. Yeah, I think that's kind of an interesting way to do it, and not bad. But making them hard-coded instead of, you know, those kind of things is also kind of interesting. Like, it does make it a bit easier in a way, you know? You have these specific things that you have to do in order to get the endings. And like, they're lined out for you. You can see them in the main menu. It tells you specifically, like, oh, to get this ending, that you don't get to know what this ending is called, but to get it, these are what you have to do. I really like that, to an extent. I don't know, like, all in all, I don't think they really did anything, like, too bad with all of this. I know a lot of people have some, like, problems with it, at least as a Silent Hill game, you know? Like, yeah, some people have, like, I think don't like it as much as a Silent Hill title, but still love the game for what it is. But I think it's totally fine too. You know, this is my first Silent Hill game I've actually played. I've seen people play through all the other ones, but this is the first one I've played. And I love it. Here we go. Greatly decreases weapon durability consumption from performing light attacks. Yeah, that is exactly what I want. Even though I hate it. I hate looking at it entirely with all of my being. But I love it. Fair enough. Yeah, you know. But here, it's like, don't do this, grab this, do that. Yeah, having it like that, you know, don't do this, grab this, do that, like, it is interesting. I don't think I can really say one way or the other which one I would prefer. Like, part of me kind of likes that for this because, in my opinion, it makes it easier, and I like things to be a bit easier a lot of times, you know. But you know, both ways are good. Now, only light attacks from here on out. Yes, I'm just gonna beat them down with light attacks. Letter from the hospital. Prefectural University Hospital, Department of Psychiatry, Mr. and Mrs. Igarashi. Test results. We have compiled the test results for Igarashi Sakuko below. Results. No abnormalities found. Observation shows characteristics of mild autism. All other test results were within normal range. Notes. It is not unusual for prepubescent children to claim they can see and hear things that are not real. As they mature, these issues tend to resolve themselves. Tend to resolve themselves. Yeah, you know, that right there is another thing. I've noticed a lot of like typos. Not like an absurd amount, but a little bit more than I feel like you would expect, you know? But not terrible typos, just some things here and there. I think usually it's like some small things like saying issues tend to resolve themselves, you know, missing that to, you know, things like that. I think one time, I think a letter might have been wrong, but that, you know, not too much stuff. Regarding her fear of the dark, her response is proper and natural. Continuing to scold her may only worsen her condition. Please do not trouble yourself over Sakuko. Simply raise her with love and affection and let her mature at her own pace. I don't know. Sakuko was, she wasn't nice. Calling me a traitor all the time. There we go, spider. Nice. I'm not sure what the next Omamori that I missed. No, I went the wrong way. Yeah, I'm not sure when the next one that I missed is going to come up. But I think it's not for a while. I'm going the wrong way again. I was going the correct way before. Do you get the one in the doctor's house? Yeah, I believe so. I'm going to go ahead and go through the doctor's house. Just, you know, just to gather, like, you know, gather resources, all that stuff, you know. That's really one of the main reasons I'm retracing my steps to a lot of places. You know, gathering resources, making sure I'm prepared. I don't want to be understocked. But also, I know that there are boxes that I can open now, and I don't know where those boxes may be. I found one of them. There, yeah, that's pretty much one of the main reasons I'm going around retracing my steps again. And you know what? Yeah, let's just offer up all this chocolate. Why not? Oh, did I save? Let's save. So, think, you know, I don't want to get into the like, the scarecrow fields or whatever those monsters were called. What were they? These. No, it doesn't say the name. Or damn. But yeah, the field with all of those, that puzzle. I don't feel like doing that one in this stream. So, yeah, go ahead and grab that Jizo statue and then call it a night. And I'll come back and do the doctor's office and all that. You know, just the typical retracing my steps, you know. Stay away, stay away. You stay away too. Oh, no. Stop that. I'll beat your ass now. Yeah, I'll still be using my heavy attacks here and there. But at least I don't have to worry about the light attack durability stuff. Okay, that's blocked. Yeah, I think if I remember, like, you have to use the heavy attack for like those counters. So, little bit unfortunate, maybe. Oh, maybe this is not where I need to be. Maybe it's up there. Yeah, okay, okay. Alright, so be nice if it's over this way. Yeah, okay, it's gotta be around here, I think. Okay, yeah. So he was circling this area. Oh, wait. Hey. All right, nice. So that's the second out of 5. Now we'll just go back and save and find someone to raid. I have enjoyed, like, replaying this, though. It has been good. We'll see how I feel about, like, playing a second and third, like, New Game Plus. It's possible I might, like, do those another time. Like, I'm playing this right after finishing it, pretty much. So, I might give it, you know, a week or two next time. Or, you know, maybe a month, who knows. But, like, at the very least, get this second playthrough done. Do I have anything to enshrine? That I want to enshrine? No. How's this looking? I think I'm gonna save him for that 3K. Alright. Thanks for coming and hanging out. It was good. Very, very fun. Very good. Who all is online? Who's here? Who's here? Yeah, there's Innocuous. Always someone we can raid. I wonder if they're still streaming. Oh, they are still streaming. So, I don't know why I'm not following them right now, but we're gonna go raid Anna the Clown, cause it's her birthday today. So I think that's a great idea. And they're playing party animals. So a nice, you know, going from a spooky game to a nice, fun, party game. So feel free to join in on the raid. And again, thanks for coming and hanging out. It's always good to have y'all. We'll be playing some more Silent Hill F tomorrow. But also we'll be playing some Lethal Company with friends. Some of which are right now playing with Anna the Clown. So, yeah. Check out the Discord if you want to stay up to date. I'm trying to stay up to date on Twitter as well. But y'all have a good one. Catch y'all later.